I have done a redneck alignment. I didn't do any sort of measuring. I just, that looks flat. I'm gonna put the castle nuts on. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. Once the car is running, I can go get a proper alignment. I have found the torque spics. They are 25 foot-pounds. There we go. Still have to connect the U-joint from the steering column to the rack and pinion. I don't know if you can see it. That dude, those two. Here we're putting anti-seize on the input shaft of the transmission so the throwout bearing can slide.
Front on the ground and kind of look how we're starting to line up. Anything that...
There was no good way to really film this. The transmission is in. All the bolts are in. It's still supported by a jack, just because we don't have the power plant frame in yet, but that is soon. There it is. I've waited a very long time to be able to do that again. Here you go.
I guess I need to go to the gym.
Front hubs are in. All of the suspension is done. All the bushings are in. We also have the starter in. Kind of see it down there a little bit. And that is it, aside from rebuilding the entire braking system. I'm very excited. And I got a new shifter boot. Here we're putting fluid and the new bushings into the gearbox for my shifter. I am fixing this little flap. It's been indented. I don't know from just wear. We're going to heat that up and try and bend it back. That's one thing. Got the shifter all rebuilt, all fluid, bushings, everything. It's all in. I am excited. We have the new boot for that and the new boot for the handbrake. We are redoing some battery wires back here. So previous owner or whatever installed a radio, and some of the radio work was not ideal. The rest of this, the wires are a little bit funky, like this one. It works, but we are going to redo it so it just looks better. And we have new terminals because the ones for this are all worn out. So cool little 90s Japanese things. Here's the AC unit. So there's a light right there. There's a light right there. Check this out. You see that thing? That's a little prism. So that prism reflects the light and illuminates all these. And there's also a little light under this tab, but a little prism in there. I think that's really cool.
Well, that thing is hung up.
Update. We have the front brakes pretty much done. So we have the new slotted rotors on, and we've rebuilt the front calipers. We still need to put the lines in. I think that's it for the front. And then, of course, bleeding them. And I've reinstalled the airbox, clutch cylinders. We still need to do the rear. Redid a lot of the connections. We got this nifty, I forgot what it's called. It has a reverse thread on one, so you can spin this and it will tighten down, or you can spin it the other way and it'll loosen up. So it'll hook onto the original battery tie down. So he's not going anywhere. We still have a couple little things to do on the interior, like the center console, along with the air vents, but not much left. Sweet. My center console had little pegs that would hold the shifter boot into place. Those broke off. We did a bunch of drilling, and we made new holes for them with screws that are going to go in, and everything I say in this next clip doesn't make any sense, so this was to hopefully clear it up. I'm putting the center console back in. Alright, what I've done, the old boot, they have threads on the bottom. These screws are not normal. Tabs broke under here. For one of them, we were like, just do them all, let's put some screws in. So what we did was we made these little things, these little holes for screws, and I think that looks pretty cool. They're all nice and black. It fits nice, so let's put that on. Alright, that took a second. It is all in. I do need to get a couple more screws. I don't have them for whatever reason. I've missed a lot of screws for things, so right there on the other side and then right in there. But got it all in right there. These are all through, nice and tucked away. Still have to do the handbrake, but that's all the brakes, and I do have a new boot for that. New boot is on. Those little screws look great. Shift knob. Almost there. Yeah, and there we go. We've got those things keeping it from getting debris or water in, and I just threaded a new screw in there. There was nothing there before. There is a slight leak. I don't know where, but the water tends to pool right here. That's it. So, still trying to figure that out. Doesn't have any chance of rain anytime soon, so I'll be fine. And now that there's no sound deadening, it won't get absorbed, so I can clean it out easier. Do the back too. Don't do brakes at night. It never works out. Brakes are done for the most part. Lines are all in. Everything's done. Well, I still have to do the handbrake, parking brake thing, but that's about it. We're going to bleed them. We have the bottle. And yeah, let's get it. We have reassembled and cleaned all of the air vents, took them apart, put new felt in them so they won't be loose while I drive. All nice new felt, nice and stiff, brand new. This is very satisfying. If I can line it up. There we go. That's nice. That's really nice. Here I'm torquing all of the joints on the car that have the new polyurethane bushings in them. Since I couldn't torque them while they were up on jack stands, they're now on ramps, so it's under its own weight. Alright, they're done.